Welcome to this week's installment of the WT Coaches Show. I'm your host, Kelton Weens, and alongside me is head women's basketball coach Krista Gerlich. Now, Coach, you opened your home schedule this weekend against Metro State College, an always tough team, and you lost that game by 1 point. Tell us about that one.
Well, it was a heartbreaker, actually, but very proud of the effort that our girls showed and just the improvement that we made. The first two games of the season were not at all what we wanted it to be, and our goal has been to get better every game, and I thought against Metro, we really played hard. We had ample opportunity to win the game, which makes it a little bit hard to swallow, but at the same time, the fact that we were in it and that we had a chance to win it certainly should give our girls some confidence, and just to see the level at where they can be if they will eliminate some of their mistakes.
Now, you got your first win on Saturday against St. Mary's. Talk to us about that game.
Well, that game was going to be really difficult for us either way, just because of our maybe our youth on our team, and also having 10 players that we rotated in and out pretty quick. Just recovering from such an emotional game against Metro, and I was very concerned about that because we had put so much effort and emotion into the Metro State game, and then to come up short, very concerned about how we would respond. But I thought that the girls fought hard. I thought that they had opportunities to put that game away, but their youth and maybe lack of focus when they get fatigued hurt them a little bit, and we didn't put them away, and it got within two late in the game. But we had some people step up and make some big plays. I thought Kenesha's put back whenever they got within two was huge for us, and then Joni really stepped up and just kind of took over there at the end against St. Mary's and put them away, and that was nice to see. That was nice to have her out on the court and to have that mature senior stepping up and showing the guts that she's known for. But I thought that both games were really good for us. I thought that we showed a lot of character. We grew up a lot, and I'm really excited about the next couple of weeks.
Now, Coach, you have a tough road schedule this weekend. You go to San Antonio on Thursday to play Incarnate Word, and then you go to Kingsville on Saturday to play the Javelinas in Kingsville. Tell us about both those games.
Well, Incarnate Word's going to be a very difficult game. First of all, they're 4-0, so they're playing really, really well, and just doing a lot of good things. I don't know that they've had very many close games even, and they've played a lot of common opponents of ours. They've played St. Mary's and beat them, and they've played a couple of teams that are in our conference that we're going to have to be ready for. I mean, obviously they've played some people that we've already played against, so it's going to be difficult for us to really focus and to play on their home court and put them away when we need to. They're very athletic, and everybody's back from last year, so they're more confident in what they're doing and more aware of the program and what Coach Lawson wants them to do. So that's going to be a big battle for us. And then to turn around and go to Kingsville, that's always a tough game at Kingsville. It's a long road trip, and it's just one of those things where we're going to get everybody's best shot, and we've got a lot of young kids that maybe don't understand that we're going to get everybody's best shot just yet. So this is going to be a huge test for us, and we're excited to get it started.
Now, Coach, we always talk about it. You've got a very young team this year, but you do have three seniors. You have Allie Sherman, Joni Unruh, and Ashley Levin. What have they meant to your young squad this season?
Well, they've meant a lot. I think that just the fact that we have Joni back on the court certainly helps, because when you can lead by example, that always helps, and to just have that calming effect on us. I think that Ashley has really kind of stepped up and done some things well for us leadership-wise that a fourth-year senior can do in our program, and I think it's good for our young kids to see that. And I feel bad for Allie that she's not out on the court right now with us, because we certainly could use her, but she's been really, really good on the bench and in practices, and I think it's been really good for her to see from the sidelines what we're talking about as a coaching staff and what we need our girls to do on the court, and I'm looking forward to her return.
Don't go away. We'll be talking men's basketball after the break.
How do I celebrate the holidays? Oh, I come to the mall, talk about Ford. Have you actually been in an F-150 before? Ranked highest in initial quality.
Where can I get one of these? These are nice.
EcoBoost engine in the F-150.
The power of a V8 with the fuel efficiency of a V6.
I really want to drive this thing, man. I'm impressed.
I take it right up here, hit the food court.
Now get a Ford F-150 Texas Edition with 0% financing for 66 months or up to $8,500 in total savings.
See your best in Texas Ford dealers.
Welcome back to the WT Coaches Show. I'm your host, Kelton Weens. We have head men's basketball coach Rick Cooper in studio with us. And Coach, after a great start to the regular season, you had a nice long week off for Thanksgiving. What'd you do with your kids over Thanksgiving?
We had a chance, which is sort of rare in college basketball, for some of our kids to go home. and you know, and spend Thanksgiving with their families, which is really good. And like I said, you know, most of the time we're playing over the holidays, over Thanksgiving holidays, but this time we weren't. So some of the kids got to go home. The rest of them, you know, Jamie fed them out at our house, and we had several people from the community that helped out and fed the kids over the holidays. I hope, you know, we ate pretty well. I hope we got some basketball knowledge out of that week off also.
Now, Coach, after your game against Rima Bible, you will go on the road to San Antonio and play Incarnate Word, and then an always tough Kingsville team. Break down both those big games for us.
Well, I mean, that's opening the Lone Star Conference play. So, and it's, you know, it's early for that. And of course, it's early for every team that's playing it. But both teams are very, very good. They're both especially good on their home floors, as most teams in our league are. Incarnate Word is extremely athletic. They've got an interior player, probably one of the biggest players that will play against over the course of the semester. He's, I think, a 7-footer. Very athletic guards, push the basketball, and they're very well coached. And then, of course, Kingsville, that Saturday game, I don't know, you can count the number of times we've been able to beat Kingsville at Kingsville on one hand, I'm sure, over the course of maybe the last 20 years. And it's just a tough place to play, and it's always a difficult trip, and they're very, very good this year, very athletic and a much improved team, and I have great respect for Coach Peterson. I mean, I think he's arguably one of the best game preparation coaches in our league, you know, and always tough to beat. So we've got our work cut out for us.
Thank you for joining us for this week's edition of the WT Coaches Show. For more information, please visit GoBuffsGo.com. For the WT Sports Network, I'm Kelton Weems.